you through a little bit about where we started. So we were founded in Korea in 2018, and RIMAN hit 2.5 billion in sales before opening in North America. This is really important. Why is this important, you guys? Because we ranked the #1 K beauty brand with over 40 million bottles sold. And I want you to think about this for just a minute. Most companies hope for proof like that. We already have it. This isn't a gamble. This is momentum. Okay. So one of the things that I loved about this is that this company was already succeeding. And I definitely wanted to make sure that I was partnering with a company that was already proven successful. It just gave me so much peace of mind. And I hope that does for you too. So we launched here in North America just a little over 2 years ago. So you guys are in seats of those that are in, we call them first movers, where rare opportunities are in place for you here. We've launched in Taiwan, we've launched in Hong Kong, and recently Mexico, Malaysia, and Singapore. We're currently in a pre-launch of the Philippines, and UK is right around the corner. So remember, you guys, timing is everything. And you're here as the doors are just starting to open globally. North America, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, the list goes on and on and on. You guys, all of this is happening right now. So this is ground floor with zero risks. So what makes RIMAN different? We have a few things. Our philosophy is clean, clinically proven products. Our products are transformational results. They're wow products. These are not just maintenance. These are products where people feel a difference immediately. They see a difference within 3 days. That's what you have in your hand. You have what people are looking for. Our price is premium, yet it's accessible for everyone. Our plan is so generous. Oh my gosh, so generous. We have one of the best compensation plans in the industry. And then, of course, the people, we have a community that believes in lifting each other up. I've never been with a company where every single person here wants to see you win, everyone. It doesn't matter if you're on a specific team or anything like that. We truly all are one, and we're all here for the greater purpose of being able to share these products with people, help people transform their skin and transform their lives. Okay. Most companies can give you maybe one or two of these things, you guys, but RIMAN delivers all five, and that is so, so rare. So here's where I want to ask you a question. Which one of these 5 Ps excites you the most right now? I just want to know, like, what's exciting to you, because it's going to be so different. Is it the philosophy? Is it the products? Is it the price? Is it the plan? Clint says the plan. Is it the people? Right? Okay, so the plan. You guys are here for the plan. And so it helps us to know on this call as we're presenting to make sure that you guys get everything that you want out of this call. Okay, so we're here for the plan. Let's go. So you're not doing this alone. I love you, Jermaine. Love you. You are not doing this alone. Most people fail in business because they're trying to build a plane while flying it. I use airplane analogies because my husband's a pilot, but not here. The plane is already built. All you need to do is just step right on in. Okay. So our support system is very, very simple. You plug in, follow the tools that we're going to walk you guys through tonight, and let the system do the heavy lifting for you. Okay. Are you ready? All right. So riman.com is your hub. We also call this our mall. And it's basically here where, from enrolling new customers and distributors to tracking orders to using our marketing tools, every single thing is going to be here, and it's all in one place. Okay. It's like having an Amazon or a Shopify rolled into one, but it's branded with you at the center. This is your business. This comes right along with what you're doing here with RIMAN. Okay. So we're going to make this so fun and so simple for you. So I love that I also, I'm on my phone more than my computer. What do you guys use the most? Do you use your PC or do you use your phone? Because for me, I know I use my phone, but this is your dashboard. Okay. Phone. I think most are going to use their phone. So I love this. So this is your business dashboard, your numbers, your commissions, your team, you guys, it's all in one place. Okay. I want you to think of it kind of like the little, I'm a woman, so I'm going to say all those little circles in your car. Are they called the gauges? You don't need to know everything under the hood is what I'm trying to say. Okay. You just need to check the dashboard and just know if you're on track. I look at this almost like I'm kind of checking in with my business every single day. I want to see where I am, right? This is where you guys can track your numbers. You can see how close you are to your next rank. You're going to be able to see your commissions in real time, right? Who likes tracking progress and seeing numbers grow? Say me in the chat. Just drop me in the chat if you love to track. I do. I'm a tracker. That's why I don't take this watch off. Like I'm a big, like, got to get my steps in, right? And so if you love seeing that, you're going to be able to see that in real time here in your back office as well, which is really, really exciting. Here's where it gets fun. This is your personal mall, right? So you guys can create bags and you can share them with one click. Let's just say, for example, Lori reaches out to me. She sees my before and after on social media and she says to me, "Oh my gosh, I'm dying over your results. Girl, what are you using?" And then I say to Lori, "You know what? I'm going to make this super, super simple for you. I'm going to create a shopping bag with the products that I'm currently using right now." And I create a little customized bag with Lori. I put her name on there. I can put a little description for her, maybe on how to use the products. And in one link, I can send it all to Lori. Lori now doesn't have to worry about finding the products or anything like that. She just goes to the link, she checks out, and now she's a customer, right? How easy was that? And so I love that we have all of these fun little tools, but we're not done yet. Because we're global, you can customize this for different countries as well. So imagine having a store that automatically speaks their local language, right? It handles their local currency and it ships to them locally while you sleep. You guys, this is leverage, okay? This is leverage in your business. So I want to ask you, who has friends or family that lives outside of the US? Drop global if you can already think of someone, or drop the country that they live in the chat. So I know a lot of you guys are already global. We've got the UK, right? UK is happening in October. We've got Peru, we've got Taiwan, Mexico. Look at this, you guys. So you already have a global business. It's at your fingertips, and you get to be first to launch in this area where you guys know people. Do you know what that's going to do for your life? Like, get really, really excited about that. Okay. All right. Alongside RIMAN.com, we have what's called the Drive. This is your library of tools. This is your guides. This is your marketing materials. Okay. So basically, this is your toolbox. And I want you to imagine basically you're showing up to build a house. You've got the hammer, you've got the nails, the blueprint, you guys, it's already there waiting for you. Okay. That's what this Drive is. You do not have to reinvent anything. Every single tool that you need to grow your business is going to be found here. Okay. Brochures, videos, marketing materials, printables. This presentation is there. If you want to do this presentation for your team, it's there for you, okay? The only thing missing, of course, is your decision to use it. Most people don't even know it exists. You do. Okay, so you've got these tools, use the tools. The tools are going to help you grow. Okay, one of the biggest fears people have is, will I be all alone? Is anybody going to help me? Am I going to have to figure this out all on my own? Right? And the answer, of course, is no. This call is part of our system. The Drive is part of our system. And leaders who are here that have already paved the way, they're going to show you exactly what to do. And that's what I love about what we have here at RIMAN, you guys, is that this is like a GPS for your business. Okay. You just plug in where you're going and it's going to tell you exactly where to go and where to turn. So let's talk a little bit about launching your business right here. This is where it starts. Okay. So this is your starting line. Every single successful person in business had a day one moment. Okay. And that day one moment is where they wrote down their why and they wrote down their goals. Most skip this part, and most also have no success when they do. And I want you to have success here. Okay. So one of the first things that I did is I wrote my why down because I knew that the why was going to fuel my tank. Okay. Without it, you will not go very far. With it, you're going to be able to push through anything. Nothing can stop you. Okay. So this is going to be found in your Drive. So go to your Drive. You're going to be able to print this out. And your first step is to fill it out. Okay. This is where people win or lose. It's truly, guys, not at the time where we say yes, because the yes is like, yes, we're excited, right? But if we're excited because we can see the possibilities and we can see what this can do for our family, but you got to get it on paper. okay? Because you will forget. You got to get it on paper. So, events are the glue. This call is an event. Someone invited you to this call tonight, right? This is an event. And so the events are going to be the glue. I'm going to give you guys this little piece of advice here. And this is what I've seen being in the industry now for as long as I have. If you plug into calls like this, the orientation, the presentations, the opportunity calls, the trainings, and most importantly, convention, you will grow faster than those who try to wing it and try to figure it out all on their own. Okay. The people who succeed are not the most talented. They're not. They're not the most experienced. They're not. They are the ones that stay plugged in. Okay. So, you guys, please stay close to the fire, plug in, get a K pop up on your calendar as soon as possible. And if you are off, so if you're offline, you're going to do a K pop up. If you're online, you can do a virtual K pop up. Get some sort of an event going as soon as possible, because this is going to create so much massive momentum for you, and it's going to get you a paycheck right out of the gate. Okay. So I want you guys to do me a favor, type committed in the chat if you guys are ready to write down your why, create a game plan, put your goals down, and you're going to stick to that plan, and you're going to stay plugged in with us. Okay. All right. All of you guys are writing committed. Amazing, amazing. Perfect. Okay, good. You got this. You've so got this. And the difference truly, you guys, is this. It's either you're plugged in or you're not. And if you're plugged in, you're going to have great success here. Okay. Okay. Short-term goals are your sprint. So again, this is why get a K pop-up on the calendar, at least 2 or 3. If you're online, get one online. Okay. Or plug in, just plug into your team. I bet your team's doing one. I bet they're doing one for you. So your sprint is 3 to 6 months. Your long-term goals are your marathons. Okay. Those are 2 to 5 years. You need both. And so if you guys are willing to share, what's your short-term goal? Like, what does that look like for you? Is it to pay off a bill? Is it to cover groceries? Is it to hit your first rank? Like, it's simple things, simple things. I think sometimes we think that it's got to be this big grandiose thing. No. Is it to pay a car payment? What is it? Maybe is it help support your kids' sports or their activities? Type it in. Type it in. Share if you guys are willing. Okay. So this again is going to be, you guys, your roadmap. Okay. So follow it. You're going to build success here. Don't overcomplicate it. Final question, and I'm going to toss it to our next speaker. Drop 100% if this makes sense. If this makes sense to you, or drop 100% if this makes success feel simple and doable for you, because it's really not hard. It's really not. It's just you got to get your why down, get those goals set, and get things on the calendar and go. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to introduce this to our next incredible speaker. I'm so excited about her. So, all right, you guys, I have the honor of introducing someone who's really, really special. I haven't even had the chance to meet her yet, but I know of her. So, Sharon Lee is not only a brand new director. Can we all give her congratulations, by the way, because director is no small feat. She just got promoted at our last convention that we just had, but she's also building one of the fastest growing, most powerful organizations in Asia right now, especially in Singapore. And so here's what I love most about her is, yes, she's a rock star builder. Yes, she's leading an international team already, you guys, with massive momentum. But everyone who knows her will tell you exactly the same thing, that she leads with so much heart. So she is the kind of person that you just feel lucky, right, to be around. And so please help me in the chat to give a huge welcome to our newest director, Sharon Lee.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm now in Vancouver. So yes, I'm the new director, and I wanted to share some of my story because from convention, actually, what I heard from Team Hurt, he always say that we have a lot of work to do because when I see wrinkles in people's face, I just really want to help them because with the RIMAN amazing products, it's just crazy. I wanted to share some photo of my team for the before after testimonial. Here we go. Okay, so this is before after. So with the stubborn like wrinkle on the eyes when you smile, and that's where you tell your age. So she's been using it for like about 2 months. The wrinkle on her eye is gone. Okay, and then the next one, also in a few people in my teams, the really stubborn like acne scar for many, many years. So it's when she's been using it for a few months as well, the acne scar is gone and it's all smooth. You can tell like her lines are also much lighter, and then her on her face as well is much smoother. And then for teenagers, so teenagers have a lot of acne, so he's been using it for also about a year or so. His acne is all gone, especially when they have a teenager life. That is very important, and especially when one kid in at school that improved their skin, and all the moms saw it, and they all spread around the school, and that's where everyone start ordering from you. Okay, so for before after for this guy here, and you can see also the wrinkles. Um, it's really deep wrinkles. It's much smoother for using it for a few months. And then this guy at in my team, he's been using the shampoo for a few months, and because it grow back in a few months, he's been sharing the before after pictures on his WhatsApp group, and then he actually sold around 100 shampoo bottles, just sharing the shampoo in his WhatsApp group, and everybody start to order from him, just sharing his own story. So your before after picture is really, really important. So just make sure in your whole team you keep all the before after and you start sharing your photos to everyone. Thank you so much for your time. I wanted to pass to the next person. I'm not sure who's the next person is.
It's Lori.
Oh, Laurie, sorry.
Lori, do you want me to introduce you? Okay, you're on mute still too, hun. So I'm going to quickly introduce this amazing lady because she's one of my dear friends as well. We both live in Utah and we're both grandmas and we're both moms. And I have to share a quick story because Lori was actually one of the reasons why I'm here. She doesn't know this. So I was scrolling through social media and I started seeing all of these people promoting this product, RIMAN. And I had already been introduced to the company, but I hadn't really decided yet what I was going to do with it. I love the products. And my biggest regret is that I waited. I waited 6 months. And it was in April of 2024. And I saw Lori come on my screen. I was already following her on Instagram. And she showed her before and after. And she was telling her story. And I got FOMO. And I saw her and I was like, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Because I already followed Lori. I knew of Lori, but I didn't know she was with RIMAN. And now she's using these products and she's sharing. And I was like, that next day, I launched my business. So, Lori, just thank you so much because you never know, you guys, who's watching and whose lives that you could change because this has completely changed my life. Lori's a director here with RIMAN. She hit it pretty quick. She has one of the largest organizations here in North America. And I'm just so proud of you. And again, just thank you. We're basically sisters. Just we claimed each other as sisters. So Lori, I'm going to share my screen for you, and then just
Yay.
tell me when to turn to the next slide.
You
Okay.
got it. You guys, Kristie is incredible. Nobody really introduced Kristie. So let me just say, her and I are so similar. Like we finish each other's sentences and we're like, wait a minute. So you really find people here that like become your best friends or your sisters. And I love Kristie. I had no idea that I had affected her that way. So I'm just sad she's not on my team. Anyway, okay, you guys. So I am like this says step two. Okay. You've already committed to your business. Now you're ready to get into action. This is going to make or break your business right here. getting to manager and senior manager are the pivotal points in your business. And I can't say that with enough like energy because it will make all the difference for you. Okay. Because when you come into the business, you're making up to 10%, okay, commission. All right. I don't know about you. I don't want to make just 10%. So I hit the ground running, and that's what I want to see you guys do as well. Because as soon as you sell or reach 3,000 SP, okay, this is going to make you hit manager. This is going to double your commission. This is a lifetime commission. You never drop back down to 10% again, okay? And when you jump to another 3,000, that's when you make triple what you're making now. You're going to make up to 30%. So let's just run through this really quickly. This is really good stuff, but keep in mind, you guys, that with RIMAN, you've got a 3-month rolling phase. Okay. So when I say you need to hit 3,000 or 6,000, in your mind, you're like, how's that going to be possible? Okay. Well, the cool thing is RIMAN lets you do it in increments of 3 months. It's called a rolling 3 months. Okay. So let's say you joined in January. You have January, February, and March to hit those points, to hit those ranks. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now, if you come in with a big pack, okay, in January, you're going to want to leverage that pack and make sure you hit those numbers the first 3 months that you're here. Okay. So to hit senior manager, these are your qualifications. If you want to break it down into 3 months to get to senior manager, you can say, I need 2,000 SP per month. You're going to do that 3 months in a row, and that will get you to senior manager. Or anytime you hit 6,000 SP in those 3 months, you're going to hit senior manager. Now, this means this is like real-time ranking. So as soon as you hit those numbers, you're that, and everything after that, you're going to be making that higher commission. So don't leave money on the table. The quicker you get here, the more important it is for you. Okay. So how are you going to get those points? Okay. First of all, your personal orders, your kit that you come in counts towards this. Your customers' orders count towards this. And let's say you bring a friend along with you, her kit and her sales count towards this. Okay. So I want you to keep that in mind. If you come in with a $1,500 kit, $1,700 kit, you're already halfway to manager right there. Bring another person in with a big kit, you're already at manager. Okay. So don't overcomplicate this. Don't get too much in your head about this. It really rolls fairly quickly. Okay. Now you can hit it the first week. Okay. Or you can take the 3 months to get there. So it's really just custom up to you. Now, the next thing is once you hit manager and senior manager, you need to have 3 active customers. That means you need to have 3 people purchase during that month. Okay. And that's in order to get paid out your commission. Now, let's say you don't have 3, you only have 2 1 month. Don't panic. They're not going to take your commission. It's just going to sit there and wait for you to get 3 customers, and then they're going to pay it out. How cool is that? I think it's fantastic. It's awesome. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your senior manager commission. Okay, you're going to make commission on your personal sales, on your personal purchases, and your first level. Okay, and you're going to make up to 30%. Your base level is 25%. You're going to get an extra 5% of your open line volume. Okay, so that just means everybody that's selling, you're going to make that extra 5%. Now, there's a couple of things that they've done that are really cool. They enhance the comp plan. You have the opportunity to make unilevel commission. Okay, unilevel commission is super cool. It means once you sell 1,000 SP and you have 10 customers, you're going to unlock 4 levels deep of what they're selling. Okay. So there's a few different ways that you're going to be making money here. So just hold your shorts on because it gets even better because then you're going to add in your top retailer bonus options to make money. Okay. Now, what this looks like is you do 2,000 SP, you have 20 customers in your back office. That doesn't mean you need to have 20 active customers. It just means you need to have 20 customers in your back office. You're going to make an extra 5%. Okay. And then if you do 4,000 SP and you have 40 customers, you're going to make an extra 10%. So you guys, you can make up to 40% here as a senior manager. That's freaking mind-blowing. So I don't want you guys to overcomplicate this, but I do want you to know this is really important for you to hit the ground running and get to senior manager as quickly as possible, because that is really what's going to launch your business to the next level. Okay. So hopefully I broke that down enough for you guys. But if so on in this little graph below, let me just go over this really, really quickly. As your customers, you're going to make 30 to 40% commission, right? Because you've added in that top retailer bonus. Let's say you bring on a planner. Now that planner is going to make 10%, right? That leaves you making 20%. Okay. And then you can add in, the open line and all that. Now, let's say you bring somebody in and they hit manager quick. They're going to be making their 20%. You're going to be making 10%. Okay. So these are just, there's some variables. Don't get too in all of that. Just get your bum to senior manager as quick as you can. And you're gonna watch your business do really, really well. Now, the next rank is super duper exciting, but let me introduce you guys to Mr. Mike On. Like, this guy is like a legend here at RIMAN. He is a senior director, has a huge growing team, one of the largest organizations here in the company and in Asia. He is a rock star, and I think more importantly, he's married, he has a family, he's a family man. He loves people, he loves helping people. You guys have a great honor to listen to Mr. Mike On teach you guys all about how to get to team leader.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Lori, for those kind words. And what an incredible training you did, sharing with people. The most important step in RIMAN is going senior manager. And I get so excited hearing you train. It's such an honor to be in the same company with you. And thank you for all you do. Uh, as well as Miss Sharon, what a great testimony. And congratulations for getting promoted to director. Your story inspired all of us in Las Vegas. And to see all those testimonies get me so excited how great our product is. And talk about the best person to start the training, Miss Kristie, right? Incredible leader as well. And look at her skin. That's all I was staring at the screen is, wow, we really do have the best product and we attract the best of the best. So congratulations and thank you so much for all you do as well. And welcome everybody to our orientation. It's such an honor for me to share how to become a team leader. And even though I'm brand new to marketing skincare, and to quite be honest, my first time ever trying skincare in my life was last year because my wife said, hey, you're 40 now. You got to start using products. And thank God we have RIMAN, right? So even though I'm new to skincare, I've been involved in the direct selling industry now for 20 plus years. Pretty much half of my life has been dedicated to this industry. And thank God, the first gentleman I ever met in my direct sales experience was a complete stranger, but no other than National Director, Mr. Tim Herr. He was my very first sponsor in direct sales. And for the last 20 plus years, outside of about 1 year, I took a little break when my family had kids and XYZ. I had the honor of working with the president of sales, Mr. Danny Bay. So those two are the people who I've learned everything I know how to do today. And because of those individuals, the last job I also had was 20 years ago. I'm embarrassed to say, but I used to scoop ice cream at Disneyland as a college student making minimum wage. So that was the most I've ever made at a job. But that also shows you how great and powerful this industry is and what kind of coaches and mentors we have that can show all walks of life, regardless of age, right? Regardless of your gender, regardless of the color of your skin, your experience. That if you're willing to be coachable and teachable, you could win in a big way in this industry. Today I have, two beautiful children or two cute children, 1 and 3. My wife has the best skin because of RIMAN, and we've been very happy building the business last 1+ years. We've been involved in this company. And when I first got involved, I remember asking Mr. Danny Bay, hey, I know the industry in and out, but I've never done skincare. Show me exactly what I have to do. And he said, Mike, what Miss Lori talked about is the most important. But you want to hurry up and get you and your team to the rank of team leader. And here's the reason why. Team leader is when the fun begins. Team leader is when it unlocks your team and you can get paid in your whole organization outside of the unilevel. Team leader is the position where you can maximize everything. So for every single one of you, make sure to set a goal date ASAP and get it done very, very soon. And I'll share with you exactly what the requirement is. Now, it says here, just like senior manager, you could do 10,000 sales point a month for 5 months or 50,000 sales point anytime within those 5 months. But here's the difference in team leader. Is up to senior manager, you can only count your personal volume and your level 1 distributors or planners volume. But from team leader, it opens up, and it's where the networking really starts. Not only can you count your level 1 and your volume, you could count your entire team regardless of what level they're on. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. But the only thing is you can count maximum 50% of the requirement from one group or one team or one leg. Okay? Also, there's a requirement of you have to help at least 3 people in 3 separate organizations become a senior manager. And a lot of people ask me all the time, do they have to be directly sponsored by you? No, it does not. So as an example, you could bring me in and I'm just a planner or manager, but I bring in a superstar that goes senior manager or higher, that will count towards you. But remember, it has to be 3 separate teams, okay? And instead of having 3 active customers, for team leaders, you need at least 5 active customers to trigger your commission, and it's on a monthly basis. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits of team leader commission. You get unlimited levels in your group, okay? You also get base 40% on your customers. You also have 3 generation of leadership match, meaning when you promote team leaders in your organization, you can earn 10, 20, up to 40%, which we'll talk about based on levels. Also on the unilevel, instead of 4, you can qualify up to 6 levels. And that's huge because the bigger the team you have and the more levels you go down, it's going to be only bigger as you go down. And it's the same requirement to earn extra 5 to 10% as a manager, senior manager by generating 2,000 sales point, having 20 lifetime customers, or 4,000 sales point and having 40 lifetime customer. One thing I do want to remind everybody is there's a difference between active customer and lifetime customer. Active customer is a customer account that has order in for the month. Lifetime customer, let's just say they didn't order anything that month, it's still a lifetime customer. So all you need is 40 plus to get the maximum compensation plan and generate 4,000 SP for the month. And always remember, on personal orders, okay, you'll always get 20% in money, okay, in commission, and 20%, which is the other half, in RIMAN dollars. Now let's talk about the fun part. How do you get paid as a team leader? Well, unlike managers and senior managers, where you only get paid mostly on your customers and if you're blessed enough on the unilevel because it's big, this is my favorite part. So imagine in your whole group, there's about 40% commission that could roll up to the team leader. And how it works is based on their rank, you will get the difference, regardless of the level. So as an example, you get a customer, you'll make minimum 40%. But if you hit the threshold, you get 50% on the business point. If you have a planner in your team, well, guess what? They take 10%, right? But you get the difference of 30%. Why? Because there's 40 available, minus 10 is 30. If you have a manager, guess what happens? They take 20. You get the difference of 40 minus 20 is 20. You have a senior manager, they take 30. Well, 40 minus 30 is 10. So guess what happens? You get the difference of 10. And ladies and gentlemen, the best part is there's no limit to how many planners you can get paid on your team, how many managers you can have on your team, senior managers you could have in your team, and most importantly, it doesn't even matter what level they are. They could be down 10 levels. It could be a friend you referred that referred somebody that referred somebody that referred somebody, and it could be people you don't know in different cities, in different states, and eventually different countries, ladies and gentlemen. And then here's how it works. If you promote a team leader, though, now it's their group. On your first generational team leader, regardless of the level, whoever is a team leader, you will earn 40% of whatever they earn. On the second generation team leader, meaning a team leader underneath them, you'll get 20%. And eventually, if they promote another team leader, it could be your third generation, you'll still get 10% of what they earn. That's my favorite part in this compensation plan is we have to help other people, and the more we help them earn, the more you are going to earn. So ladies and gentlemen, here's how Danny Bay broke it down to me. Mike, the secret to going team leader and then eventually to director, senior, and national director is helping people go senior manager. It is the most important because senior manager, if you duplicate enough senior manager, automatically you'll go team leader. And if you focus on helping enough people go senior manager, you'll eventually promote more team leaders. And if you just focus on helping more people go senior manager on your team, it'll promote more team leaders, which will get you to director and above, and everybody wins. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no simpler compensation plan than RIMAN. There's no better opportunity than RIMAN. And most importantly, there's no products like RIMAN has. And that's why we love this company, and anyone, regardless of their background, can make it happen. So now I have the honor to introduce a special guest speaker we have on this call. Number one, not only is he a national director, but he also helped other people become national directors in his organization. This gentleman has business in every country we're in RIMAN, and I had the pleasure of knowing him as a friend for over 10 years. He inspired me so much on that anyone, even if he has no skincare experience, can hit the top. And the best part about this gentleman is he has the ability to help other people, has the best work ethic out of anybody I know. It is my honor now to introduce National Director, Mr. Steve Hyun.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael for that amazing introduction. And didn't Mr. Michael did a phenomenal team leader and above training, guys. Let's show in the chat box our appreciation to Mr. Michael how he's been a servant leader, how he's going out, really helping so many people in this industry. And of course, if any one of you is working with Mr. Michael guys, you guys are super lucky. He's a legend in the industry, years and years of experience. And I love the fact that he has helped so many people in this industry have so much success. I know some of you were expecting Karen today, but you know, life gives you an upgrade sometimes, right? But you know, she'll hear the recording later about that. But great to be here, guys, with all of you. My name is Steve Hyun, National Director on this orientation call. I know many of you are dialing up with us for the very first time. This could be your first one. This could be your second one. And I know many of you chose RIMAN because right now, of course, if you look outside the world of RIMAN, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of noise happening out there. Economies are shifting, right? Technology is changing every single day. And sometimes we feel like we have no control. I'm letting all of you know that all of you that joined here today, I'm letting all of you know that one thing. RIMAN is not just a business, okay? RIMAN is your vehicle of certainty in an uncertain world today, okay? Let me repeat that one more time. RIMAN is your vehicle of certainty in an uncertain world today. And I'm letting you know that today that you will get information on how to grow your business. Today, you're gonna learn, of course, how to set up a K pop-up, but more importantly, have a commitment, because I believe that before anything happens, the commitment must start first. Commitment comes first before the action. Commitment comes first before the paycheck. And today, I'm going to share with you what type of commitment you guys have to have in terms of growing your business. I remember when I first started as well, I didn't come from a skincare background. My background was working in the Korean entertainment industry. When I heard about RIMAN, I heard it was skincare. I heard that you have to share with people. And you know what? In the beginning, I was actually nervous. I was excited because I was at the beginning stages, but at the same time, I was nervous because I'm a guy with no background in skincare. I never sold skincare in my life. But here's what I didn't know. I knew that, okay, I had to plug into these trainings. I had to be coachable and teachable and follow a proven system. Eventually, of me being committed and staying consistent, I eventually became a team leader. Eventually, I became a director. And eventually, I became a national director. And now I have helped others reach national director as well. So let's talk about what type of action and commitment you have to take to grow your RIMAN business, okay? So we like to talk about what's called K pop-ups, okay? Some of you have heard it before. Some of you, this is your first time hearing K pop-up, because I know many of you are brand new. Now, what's a K pop-up, okay? K pop-up is pretty much just a location event where you can choose your home and office, your spa, your business, time and location where you can invite people to come by to try the products and learn about the RIMAN opportunity. Very simple. You could do it at your home, you could do it in your apartment, you could do it at your house. If you have a business, you could do it at your business. You could do it at any place where you can invite people to come by and just use the product. Very simple. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to schedule 2 K pop-ups to invite people. Remember, if someone's busy in the weekend, invite them for the weekday. You always want to give people 2 options. Are you free Wednesday or Saturday? Are you free Friday or Sunday, right? Always give 2 options for people to come by and try the products. It's okay if you don't have tons of products right now. If you have just a handful, it's fine. You want to set up a K pop-up. You want to set up 2 dates and make a list, okay? Making a list is super important in growing your business. When I first started this industry, my mentor told me, Steve, make a list, okay? My list was about 5 people. He said, Steve, with 5 people on your list, you're not going to get to the top of the company. He said, with 5 people, you might get to your next position, right? He said, don't you have more people in your phone book? I said, yes, I have over hundreds of people in my phone book. I'm connected to thousands of people on social media. But he said, why do you have only 5 people? Because I said, you know what? These individuals I know, they're not going to join RIMAN. They're not going to get involved in this industry because they're already too successful. This person has a job. This person has a business. This person is too rich. They're not going to be open-minded for this. This is what my mentor told me. He said, Steve, the people you think that won't do it will actually consider doing RIMAN. And the people you think that won't do it, the people you think that will do it actually won't do it. So he told me, Steve, do not prejudge and just write everybody on the list. So here's what I started doing. I started writing everybody on my list. And I started messaging everybody without prejudging anyone, regardless of age, regardless of job, regardless of what their status was. I just messaged everybody. And here's what happened. The people that I thought wouldn't do it, they were actually very interested in RIMAN. And the people that I thought would do RIMAN, they actually didn't do RIMAN. So make a list of everybody you know. And you want to create a success story or a product or business story right away. Here's what this means. You first want to do a before and after of course, you using the products. Many of you are brand new. So take a picture today of your skin, right? And start using the products and have a before and after, maybe every 7 days. People love to see progress more than perfection. No one cares if your skin is perfect. People love to see, wow, your skin got better in 3 days. Your skin got better in 2 weeks. Wow, your wrinkles start fading away, right? People love progress, right? And that's what sells when you post things online. So share your product story of how it helped your skin, but also a business story as well, right? There's a saying, facts tell, stories sell. See, as a guy coming into the industry, I knew that I needed a good success story, right? I knew that whatever I do will duplicate, good or bad. If I go slow, my team is going to go slow. If it took me 1 year to become a manager, my team member is going to be like, hey, if it took you a year to be a manager, I'll do it in a year too. So I knew that if I want things to go fast, I got to move fast. So even though, getting to senior manager wasn't a big commitment, I got it done right away because I wanted that to duplicate. Even though doing a K pop-up, even though inviting people was uncomfortable for me, I knew that I wanted that to duplicate. And so that's what I did. So remember, you want to have a success story and a business story right away. Even if you don't have a product story yet, you can share other people's stories. It doesn't have to be your story yet. You're still brand new, right? Share others' testimonials, share other people's stories. And the more stories you share, it's going to attract more people as well. Understand, we have events like this every single week. Orientation every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern is your weekly system training to help you grow your RIMAN business. Even though this could be your first time, even though this is your second time, understand one thing. You want to keep on attending these. You want to keep on attending these every single time. Why? Because you're not going to understand everything at one time. You're not going to understand everything in your second time. I've been with RIMAN now for almost 2.5 to 3 years now. I'm still attending these orientations, right? And you want to get your team members to attend these orientations as well. Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, we have presentations to help you grow your RIMAN business. You don't have to know all the information in the beginning. At first, when I first started, I told my mentor, hey, I don't know how to present. I don't know how to explain all this. He said, Steve, all you have to do is get people to the Zoom call. We'll do the presentations. You just focus on the invitation. So that's what I did. Understand many of you guys have team events, you have training events, and of course, we have a convention coming up in Long Beach on end of February to early March, which I'm going to share with you a little bit how all that works. Now, some of you are recent with RIMAN. Some of you just got some products, right? Understand right now we have some special Roadmap Premium 1 bundles and bundles available this month. And what's special about these packages right now, since we just had a convention just 10 days ago, they're giving away so much free products right now, and this lasts only to the end of the month. So when you log in to RIMAN.com, look at starter kits, look at monthly specials, and you're gonna see different options available in terms of starter kits that you could purchase to either start your RIMAN business. I love getting some extra products because if I only have one set of EX line, one skincare set, and I do a pop-up with 5 or 6 people, and people wanna buy products, guess what? I can't sell any inventory. It's good to have some inventory with you. Why? Because some people want to take the product home with them right away. I've seen many people, they come to a pop-up and they go, hey, I want to buy one set. Can you give me a set to buy right now? And they don't want to wait for delivery, and they didn't have one. Guess what happened? They didn't want to wait for shipping, and they lost the customer. Always have a little bit of inventory, just because you're going to meet someone that wants to buy a product right away. And these roadmap bundles gives you these extra free products that you can share with people and of course sell at your pop-up as well. Okay. And you can find all of this on RIMAN.com. And you're going to see stories like this all the time. We have so many people sharing RIMAN products, sharing the testimonials, and always saying one thing. People always say that RIMAN is different. Like you heard earlier as well, it doesn't matter about your age, it doesn't matter about your skin type, it doesn't matter about your background, none of that matters. RIMAN has been working for so many people with our company in the US, in Canada, in all the countries we're opening up right now. And it's amazing to see the transformations that people are seeing in just 1 month or 2 months, or maybe some people a little bit longer, but I've seen people have transformations just even after a one-time use. So just go out there, share the products, share the opportunity, and understand right now that we also have a special promotion to Costa Rica. We just announced this 10 days ago. So you're in for a treat right now. And guess what? RIMAN loves also going away to trips to Costa Rica and other destinations. And you can get a free trip. You can get a free trip to Costa Rica by qualifying and getting 1,200 travel points. How do you do so? Well, you saw the packages I shared earlier. Every package, you can get either 100 points or 200 points, depending on if they become a manager or a senior manager. And you sponsoring other planners that purchase these roadmap bundles, you'll get travel points. If you love getting customers, every time a customer spends $100, you get 5 travel points, right? And there's different ways you can get this. It's on the back office as well. And understand that every time you get a customer, or as you build more customers, you'll get more travel points as well. And then once you accumulate 1,200 travel points, you will get your ticket confirmed for Costa Rica. And of course, if you get more than 1,200 travel points, you can actually go and get a free flight to Costa Rica as well. So different information is online and available even for US and Canada. Once you get these kits available, whether you buy one of the Roadmap Premium 1 bundles or number 2 bundles, these give you 100 travel points each. The smaller one gives you 50 travel points, and the smallest and the basic one gives you 10 travel points as well. Once again, this is a phenomenal deal because it has so many free products with these packages as well. So understand right now, you guys are hearing the RIMAN support system. You guys heard about RIMAN.com. You guys heard about the drive. You guys heard about launching a business. And of course, we have exciting events coming up, which of course is convention. We just came out of a Las Vegas convention just 10 days ago with thousands of people super excited, and they all got trained literally on really what to do with RIMAN and how to grow your RIMAN business. So for all of you that are brand new with us, and this is your first week, your first few days, you want to get yourself committed to coming to the convention in Long Beach next year, February 27th to March 1st. I remember coming to my first convention by myself, right? I was, asking people if they wanted to come. Nobody wanted to come, but I made a big commitment to come to my first convention. And guess what happened? That first convention is when I saw the big vision of this industry. I got inspired. I got inspired to become successful. I got inspired to be an entrepreneur. I got inspired to retire my parents and do big things, right? So here's a QR code where you can register for your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets. I've already heard we've sold thousands, and there's limited amount of tickets left right now. So you want to get your tickets to Long Beach. You're going to get 6 to 9 to 12 months worth of training over a weekend. in Long Beach. Everyone that went to our Las Vegas one, they know that they're not missing the Long Beach one again. So this is going to be amazing. You want to bring yourself, plus bring other people with you as well. Now, September is a month to remember. Why? Because RIMAN announced that we have a 3X promotion. And here's how this works. In the month of September, you as a planner can go out there and refer other people to RIMAN, other planners. And as they sign up, as they go out there and purchase X amount of products, you could earn additional $300 to $1,000 or $2,500 extra dollars. And here's how this works, okay? Let's say you're brand new with us, and today is your day one. You're a planner, okay? And you went out there and you introduced RIMAN to, let's say, 3 planners, and 3 people signed up. They signed up with you, and let's say each of those individuals purchased 1,000 SP each, okay? Whether it was personal orders and customer orders, but they ordered 1,000 SP each, and you personally, okay, have at least 1,000 in personal points. You will be able to get additional $300 extra dollars on top of the commissions you earn for signing up the 3 planners. But if those 3 planners, instead of becoming just 1,000 SP, they all go manager and they each qualify for 3,000 SP each, guess what happens? You get an additional $1,000. But if those 3 individuals, let's say, are now senior managers, guess what happens to you? You get $2,500 extra dollar bonus on top of all the commission as well. This is a huge promotion we had last month. And I know this month is the final month. We're going to be running this 3X promotion for September as well. So make sure you guys go out there and you could introduce people in Canada or Mexico or Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore. Doesn't matter which country they're in, but as long as they're in those countries, you could actually qualify for the 3X promotion as well. And what we're excited about right now is the fact that RIMAN, on top of the current countries we're in today, we're going into Latin America. We're opening up a few more countries. You guys heard that we're going to Chile, Colombia, and Peru, right? We're also opening up our European side, United Kingdom, Italy, Spain, and Ireland. And also, we're getting ready for the Philippines launch as well as Japan as well. RIMAN right now is expanding into so many countries. And this is just the beginning. That many of you have reached us and found us at such a good time right now. So if you know people in the United Kingdom and you know people in London, scan this QR code, take a picture of this, and invite your contacts to the opening event, October 19th at the Novotel on this event. This is going to be a big event in London. Get all your London people out there. And here's the best part about RIMAN. You could be living in California. You could be living in Texas. You could be living in Canada. It doesn't matter where you are, but you could build an international team, an international business, and have international business as well. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we are now officially launching Philippines for the very first time. October 1st, we're going to have some special events at the office. October 5th, we're going to also have a large event at Philippines as well. Find out the details about the opening event in Philippines. And there's going to be many events at the office. We're excited for Philippines opening up. So if you know Filipinos or if you know anyone that lives in the Philippines, this is a great time to invite them for the event as well. Understand earlier, as I mentioned, every week we have Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is our weekly system calls to help you grow your RIMAN business. Make sure you guys are tuning in on these Tuesday calls and Thursday calls. It's going to help you grow your business. You're going to be introduced to other speakers to learn more about RIMAN as well. So in closing, for all of you that are here with us tonight and this morning, I know many of you, of course, are dialing in from different markets. At the end of the day, for all of you that are here today, one thing is for sure. You got to have a big commitment today. Some of you on the chat earlier, you wrote down your why you're doing RIMAN. Some of you wanted to buy a house. Some of you wanted to change your future. Some of you wanted to have you did RIMAN for the compensation plan. You want to make extra income. You're tired of your bills, right? We all have different reasons of why we're doing RIMAN, right? And I'm letting all of you know that, the world right now is uncertain, but when you are certain about something and you're certain about a business and you're convicted and you're passionate about this, let me tell you something. More people will start listening to what you have to offer. What you got to be every single day is committed to RIMAN, right? Going out there and sharing the company, sharing the plan, inviting people to these Zoom calls, do your K pop-ups, be a student, keep learning and growing. And I'm letting you know that eventually you'll become a team leader. Eventually you'll become a director. I stay consistent from day one. Every single day I was consistent. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the fastest, but I was the most consistent with RIMAN every single day. I committed from day one. I told myself, you know what? I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better in this industry. I'm going to get better with doing K-pop-ups. I'm going to get better at presentations. And I kept on working on myself. And eventually I just got better. So for all of you that are brand new, I understand it could be exciting and nervous wracking at the same time. but you're here in a community of people that are going to support you. You heard all the speakers earlier, right? We're here to support you and help you grow in this RIMAN community, not by yourself, but with all of us together as well. I love the fact that we have such a great support system to help all of you. Doesn't matter which team you're in. We're here weekly to support you every single day and every single week, because why? All of us want to see you win. All of us want to see you change your future, change your finances, and change your skin. We know that many of you right now have been praying for an opportunity. Many of you have been wishing for an opportunity. Many of you have been wishing something came into your life. Let me tell you something. This is that wish. This is the opportunity, right? This is that calling. Go out there, set a commitment today that you're going to make it happen no matter what, no excuses, only results, and you're going to go all the way to the top of the company. So register today for a convention, Long Beach. We're excited to see you guys and see all your promotions with us. Thank you, Mr. Michaelon. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Kristie, for an amazing orientation training. We'll see you guys this Thursday. Have a good night. Have a good morning. God bless, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.